How you doing? This is Melvin Brown. Welcome back to Melvin Brown Experience. Today is not going to be a story time, but today is going to be another topic. And this topic, I want to talk about this. When your target come back, they at their most weakest moment in life. It's either they lost their job, it's either they are mentally weak because they can't deal with losing you, or they become obsessed. So what you have to do with your target, you have to give them a nonchalant type of behavior. Like, you give a fuck, but you don't show them that you give a fuck. You got to understand, some of y'all targets that y'all hired me to get back, most of them are narcissists. And narcissists are like bullies emotionally. They prey on your weakness. So let's just say this, hypothetically speaking, your target left you for somebody else. You went to a spiritual practitioner. They amplify the fuck out that work. It hit them. The target come back talking about he miss you, he love you, he want to work things out. It's okay to be excited, but don't get too excited. You gotta understand, your target did some disrespectful shit. So he's going to have to work harder to win your trust again. So what you got to do, put your foot down. If that man disrespect you, you stand up for yourself. The moment you start doing that type of shit, you'll be surprised how your target do a 360. Now, another thing, when your target do come back, you have to make it seem like you don't need them. You got to make it seem that you have plenty of options. Now, when a spell hits somebody, more than likely, they're going to become jealous. More than likely, they're going to be possessive. More than likely, they're going to be accusing you of doing shit. And more than likely, you're not doing one single fucking thing. You don't want to get caught up in your emotions. You're going to have to use emotional intelligence. Because your target wants to see weakness. Your target wants to feed off that weakness. And you got to show nothing but full strength at this moment when they come back. Another thing when you get love work done, my philosophy is this. Don't be the same person that you was with the last relationship y'all had. Don't be submissive. Don't be a yes man. Give them a little bit of hell. Not too much hell, but hell enough for them to realize that they fucked up. You going back to the same shit can cause you to have a flip-flop type of results. What I mean by that, if you're coming back on that weakness shit, they're going to come and leave. If they see you breaking down a little bit, they're going to come back and leave. So you're going to have to do something different. That's why I always tell my clients, self-help books are very important when it comes to love work, because you're basically building a playbook and you're basically going to cross out your target T's and Q's before he even execute his T's and Q's. Does that make sense? You're going to have to be 10 steps ahead of them. Like, let me give you the example. When you and your target was together before y'all went to a spiritual worker, was you emotionally dependent to this person? Was you financially dependent to this person? When they come back, you have to show them you are very independent and you don't need them. Let me give you an example. My philosophy is, the better the concoction of the ritual, the better the results and the better the playbook that you can execute. I don't know why. I used to play football, so I'm really good at reading plays and shit. But let me give you an example. Some of y'all can understand. When you come to a spiritual worker, the spiritual worker is the director, the writer, and the producer. You come to us as the actor and somewhat of a producer because you have to pay funds. When the ritual is done, the spiritual worker will put the energy in the air. When you start getting your results, you're going to have to bring it to life. You can't depend on your spiritual worker to do everything. All you have to do is listen to your spiritual worker. If your spiritual worker tell you, hey, don't call your target, do not call your target. If your spiritual worker tell you, hey, I don't want you being nice to this person right now. This person did a lot of fucked up shit. So when they come back, stand on business. Stand on business, but not too hard on your business, but make it known that you ain't the same woman or you ain't the same man that you once was. You gotta understand, when a spell hit a target, depending on the concoctions, it will break them down in ways that you never seen them before. If your target more of a laid back, quiet type, you'd be surprised he turned into a very emotional, unstable person. With love magic, when you pay for this, your target action speaks louder than their words. And you have to tell them that. Okay, I'm taking you back. Show me something different. If they doing the same dumb shit, put them on timeout. You understand? Some love magic have domination in there. So they gonna do as you say. Like, let me give you an example. So I got this female client. She came to me a few months ago. She wanted this girl. This girl basically came back in her life, but she looked through the phone, see some text messages of some niggas. You gotta understand, this is a homosexual woman, and the woman that she's dating is bisexual, so that's kind of tricky. So she called me. She was like, Melvin, what should I do? What should I do? I told her, yo, play it cool, act like you don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, you hired me, so if she coming to your house every day and all that, if she doing dumb shit, cut her off a little bit. Go silent. Watch how it kills her. You know how they say silence is very important? Like it's the most crucial thing for somebody. When you kill somebody with silence, especially under love work, they will stalk you. And what wind up happening? That woman starts stalking. And then she told her the truth. Okay, I was talking. That was my ex and everything. This and the third. What did she do? Didn't want to talk to her. To this day, still stalk her. Still stalk her to this day. And that was months ago. That's what I mean by playing it cool. And let me give you another example. So I remember one time my client called me. This was like a few years ago. She called me desperate. Melvin, can you please help me? Melvin, help me. I said, all right, cool, I got you. I gave her the work. I said, all right, in a few months, he should come back. He came back. What wound up happening, this man was breaking down, crying to her, talking about he want to be with her, he want to work things out, he's sorry, all the fucked up shit he did. So my client did take him back. What wound up happening, let's just say the love work hit him a little bit too hard that the man started having a little bit of verbal aggression towards my client. My client looked at him and said, you know what, fuck this shit. She cut him off, put a restraining order out on him, lived her life. What wound up happening, this man still be stalking her to this day. And the funny part about that, we took the work off. When you show your power, or when you bring your power back, you'll be surprised how great of a result you would get. Now, it's okay. I'm going to say it once, I'm going to say it again. It's okay to stand on business firm, but don't stand on too firm. Because if you stand on it too firm, that's when the backfires start happening. That's when the spirits feel like you being disrespectful. But when the spirits know that you're being disrespected, they will give your target more hell to deal with. You walking away. This is Melvin Brown. This is the Melvin Brown Experience. I hope y'all enjoy this topic. Hit the like button, leave a comment, email me, subscribe. I'm out.